MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, so the Bronx Bombers are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
Kenny Rogers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point. And I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200 K club for the year.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. So now here is DJ LeMahieu, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. That's by him for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Jimmy Fox is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy. So whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And now, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. It was another loss for him last time out, and that makes him 2-8 over their last 10 games. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Next for New York, Bernie Williams. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. One out, nobody on. 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3, go. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
All even now, 2-2. They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today.
First offering, Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lourdes Gurriel goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Here's George Springer as he'll take a look at ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Gets away the 0-1 pitch. Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
The left fielder, Jose.
First delivery to him. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Cecil Fielder, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first four men have been unable to do. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the right fielder.
First pitch on the way. Tim Raines is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he falls behind now. 2-0. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, He struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Sean Green rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, catch inside.
McGuire, base runner at first with one out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the stretch, skied into straightaway right. Raines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in once again is DJ LeMahieu. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, inside. Ball, that's out.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 to him
Three
now.
balls, no strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Soriano will put this one away, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Batting it.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Alan Trammell swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. 249 the average coming in. Home runs up to 30 now, and 79 RBIs. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Next to dig in,
Shortstop,
Derek Jeter.
Derek
He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch.
Ball in.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays nothing. Now at the plate, here is Jimmy Fox. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Fouled off. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Stepping in for the Jays, Nelson Cruz. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. coming right after him here.
1 and 2.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So the next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in will be Ricky Henderson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The designated hitter, Ricky.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left
Stepping up is Jose Canseco. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Giving chase is Green, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Cecil Fielder will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the run is Green. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim.
So next to bat will be Tim Raines. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Canseco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he popped him up. LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Lofted in the air out to right field. Range is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter.
Now one down with the bases empty. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in one. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Alfonso.
And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Soriano is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
2-1 the count. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now back, the third baseman, Alan Trammell.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, inside.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. That's 2-1.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Trammell stands at first with 1 out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays nothing. Striding in is Reese McGuire. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2 balls and a strike to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Sean Green pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the AB now. Popped up. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Bernie Williams as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Bernie Williams.
First offering. Line hard into left. Gurriel is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So next to hit is Ricky Henderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The left fielder,
Next, it'll be
33.
Jose Canseco, singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Henderson, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next to hit is Cecil Fielder. He flew out in his last debut. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now a flare out toward right center. LeMahieu is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Now into the box, Tim Raines. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is lined hard to deep left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. So here is Jimmy Fox. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 11 for him on the season as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Lourdes Gurriel has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out, and there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch of the AB now.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir
Up
Guerrero
next, Vladimir
Jr.
Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a high strike there, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. Last half of the 7th here, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Up with it, McGuire. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge.
Stepping in next, Jorge Posada. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Hit in the air out to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Number 7.
First pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. The Yanks entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Reese McGuire goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Sean Green comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And that misses 1-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just
Second baseman.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. DJ LeMahieu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Jimmy Fox. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for Toronto as the lead remains 3-1. Ernest Cabrera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Jeter.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
The count now at 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now.
Tino Martinez gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First offering on its way. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes in here right at 260. 22 home runs and 59 RBIs.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
1-1.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
In now, Jose Canseco. As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Nelson Cruz will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
He's got it. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
The center fielder, number 4.
George Springer the next to hit. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Now at the plate is Bo Bichette, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Count even now at 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. So striding in to start the 9th is Cecil Fielder, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 31.
Now it'll be Tim Raines. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
At the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line hard deep into left. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate, Alan Trammell, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a line drive. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Oh, and the gamble won't pay off. He's out at second base. And some real head shaking in that dugout for sure, as that will end the ball game. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
This is line to left. Canseco is there, and he'll bring this one in.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. And that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Sean Green. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He pulls this one into right. Raines gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 3-3. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge.
First pitch on the way. High and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. So a solo shot here to left center field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. New York win for a division-leading 98th time. Ramiro Mendoza earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left